And planned. More planned. We're gonna get organized again. Like, what is that?
Okay, let's get straight into it. First of all, I want to say Happy New Year to all the boys out there. And I also want to say that this video that you're watching might be
I had the best cuckold experience. What the fuck?
Of a shock factor to most of you guys. I don't know who you are, but if you're watching me, then welcome. I just want to talk about a few things today. One of the things I want to be talking about today is cuckery, okay? Because I know right now on the internet, the term cuck is used as an insult. Why? Like, people use it as like the biggest slur on the internet. Like, I would say being called a cuck is pretty much the biggest insult you can call someone. But recently, I've kind of just indulged into my fantasies, and I'm not embarrassed, and it's just who I am. And I'm in a very, if you don't already know, I'm in a very, very, very happy, committed relationship. We're pre-engaged and we're looking to get, hopefully this year, I would love to get engaged this year. And I'm gonna work my butt off this year. So I wanna get engaged ASAP, and my partner wants to get engaged, which is fantastic news. So just save up a bit more money and then I'm gonna pop the question. So let's get into it. We want to get married because I love my partner so much. And before I talk about anything, I just want to say that I'm so in love with my wife, girlfriend, partner. She is the most dreamiest girl I've ever met. And I'm 30 years old. I've met a lot of women and I've dated quite a lot of women and I've slept with about 30 women. But this is the woman that I absolutely adore and I would die for, and I would give everything up in the world for this woman. She is just the girl for me. I've always dreamt of having a girl like this, and she matches my crazy, and I'm very crazy, but she matches my craziness.
It's not a meme.
Everyone that meets us, we have a lot of friends. We have this thing about us where we meet people and everyone wants to be involved. When we go out to bars, we probably love bars. We don't really like nightclubs because nightclubs are more for young people that want to pull, but we get dragged out to a nightclub with all our friends. We just came back from a nightclub 2 days ago for the New Year's. It was amazing. And that's what this video is about. So now I've got all that gritty out of the way. I just want to emphasize again, just to clarify, that my girlfriend is the most gorgeous, most beautiful woman ever. She's hot as F. She has dark black hair and she has all the dark makeup on, and she's got these long nails, and she's got this, one thing I love about her, she's got this massive, massive bunda. It's just so big. But she's 5 foot, it's just so big, and no matter what she's wearing, you can clearly see it, if it's tight jeans or
Who is she?
Pair of trousers or shorts or a dress or a skirt, it's just right there. Even when she tries to hide it, everyone can see it's right there. And you know what? The main thing I want to say is that absolutely love this. I've always wanted a girl like her, because I don't know what it is, and I've had this all my life, but I've always wanted a girl that absolutely loves. I love that all my friends would check her out, you know, and say, damn, oh, she's gorgeous, oh, she's.
Okay, that's her.
Perfect. Or they go, your girlfriend is lovely, Ali. And I'm like, yep. And every guy I know, everyone's called her hot, everyone wants to sleep with her. And it's just such a good feeling for me because it's my girl. And so that's number one. Second of all, I want to let you guys know that I'm not insecure as hell. I'm insecure about my looks, sure. Like I had a nose job, I had my teeth done. But when it comes to our relationship, I'm not insecure at all. So I want to emphasize that a lot. She's on OnlyFans. And she's been on OnlyFans for about 3 to 4 months now, and she gets requests, and she gets a lot of men messaging her, and she sexts them back, which is fantastic, because a lot of these people that go on OnlyFans, it's not real. You normally get a company that she'll sign for, and then you'll be messaging some guy pretending to be the model, which is not the case with my partner, Safi. She responds to all the guys on there, and it's all her doing, and it's a lot of dirty talk, it's a lot of sexting, and I'm absolutely fine with that. That's absolutely cool. So I just want to emphasize that I'm not insecure in our relationship. I trust her with all my heart. We love each other very much so.
Oh. Another one down. There's that Western beast system consuming grossy. Damn it.
And yeah, now I've mentioned that, we've got all that the way, we can jump straight in. So, what happened on New Year's? I just want to get this video out there to say, I said this year I'm going to post a lot of content, and I just want to tell you guys about how amazing my New Year was. So we had a party, about 15 people, mostly men, some girls, my sister was even here, and we went to a nightclub in our area. Nothing special. We went to a nightclub, it was lovely, we all got very drunk, and it was a great time. And we kissed up about midnight, which was a very big deal for me. Call me old-fashioned or call me cringe, but I've always wanted a snog at midnight. I got my snog this year, very happy with that. Last year I got my snog, but it was outside a kebab shop because I was dead tired. Last year was terrible. Now I've been dating my partner for about 15 months, but something amazing happened, and it's just on my mind. I just want to share it with you guys because I'm just so happy, and I just need to get it out there to the world, and that's what this video is. So we came back and we all were rapping. We were all just 10 guys downstairs, all just rapping and doing rap battles, and we had some instrumental beats, and my partner joined in. And her name was Safi, and she's just the most beautiful woman ever. And she joined in, and it was great vibes. And then there was a problem with a sleeping situation because we had someone on the couch, and we had my sister on the couch, and we had some guy sleeping on the floor, and then there was a woman in this bed, and there was a guy in this bed, and there was another guy in the other bed. And I realised, oh my gosh, we don't actually have any more room because we only live in a 3-bed house. So then another guy went home because he realised there was a lot of sleep. But then there was another guy that he actually didn't have nowhere to sleep. And I said, hey man, and I just met this guy, and I said, hey, why don't you sleep in our bed? It's no pressure. And he's like, are you sure? And I talked to my partner. I said, is it okay if she sleeps in our bed? And it's only a double bed, same size as this. And she said, yeah, absolutely, it's not a problem. And I absolutely love that. So I just want to put it out there. It was the first time ever I've done threesomes. So straight away, I'm going to put it out on record. I want to put this out right away before you all judge me, because I know the internet's a very judge-worthy place, and I'm going to tell you guys how it is. If you're watching this video, you're a nerd, straight up. Okay, I'm not trying to sound like Andrew Tate, but if you're watching a YouTube video, of course, talking about sex life, you're a nerd and you're interested because you're curious. You're curious. Why are you curious? You're curious because you don't go out, you don't sit with women, you don't live in the real world, you live in the internet world where you call everyone cuck, but yet you're a virgin. You know, it's not a problem. Just need to break that barrier and live in the real world. So all my real people out there watching this would understand this is absolutely normal. Now, to all the internet nerds that, you know, look at yourself like you're overweight or you're sitting out. I'm not trying to make you hate me. I'm telling you the truth because you need to hear it. I'm losing that weight this year. I went for a jog yesterday. I've got my Gymshark gear on, so I'm ready to go out for a jog after this video. But the truth is, a lot of you guys are going to freak out what I'm about to say. Why? Because it's unnatural to you. All right, so let's get this out on record. A lot of you guys out there watching this right now, you're going to freak out and find me really weird and find me a cuck because it's unnatural to you. Why? Why do you hate? People hate what they can't understand. A lot of people hate on me because they don't understand me, and it's not the norm. Okay, so once you do something a fair few times, it becomes the norm. So let's talk about threesomes and foursomes. I'm gonna put this out on record straight away. I've had lots of threesomes with my current partner, a lot. No women involved. Yes, I've let my women, my girl snog other women. Totally cool with that. She's not a lesbian, but she'll snog anyway because, you know, all the guys are around and we love seeing my partner snog another girl. Why not? I mean, every girl wants to snog my partner. Every guy wants to snog my partner. And so, first of all, I just want to put out a record that we haven't had any threesomes with any women. Never had a foursome with a woman. And that's just the way it is in our relationship. It's very...
What? It's the other way around, dude. If I ever snap and become a liberal and want to do degen shit, I go to my partner, babe, we're getting chicks. We're getting chicks, right? If I ever snap and just join the dark side, I go, we're getting chicks involved. That's what I'd say. I want to degen, we're getting chicks involved. There's no option for other dudes. What the fuck?
My partner, and I love it dearly, and I completely understand. I think men are very different to women.
Also, another thing, if you let your partner see you with other chicks in the same room, you're doing this thing where you're pretending it's okay because she said it's okay, but really you're traumatizing her psyche for life, and you feel the devil in the room with you when you're doing it, and then it gets blurry and you finish. And I haven't done it, but I know exactly what I have done. I've cucked people at a bar, and I've seen their face where they get hurt, and it's the same thing except in a way larger magnitude. So I'm like, people who do this are devilish. They're just mentally weak.
I'm sober, she's sober, and she's cool with it. And people hate what the experiences, and we have had good experiences, but I just want to put this out on record that we had probably the best threesome ever. We can all agree with that.
This is what life comes down to for everyone, right? This is what life comes down to for everyone. The best night ever. They're like children. We had the best night ever. Oh my God, that was the best piping session ever. It's like they assume that session's going to happen again and again and again, and that's just what their life is going to be. But then they spend their whole life thinking about it and obsessing over this ritual. Zero bond. Very weird shit.
That, right? So we have this pact in our relationship where we won't ever do anything with another woman because I don't think it's fair. I don't think my partner wants to see me looking at another woman during intercourse. But I will admit this right now, we have had a lot of threesomes, and we've had a fair few amount of foursomes as well. All guys. and I'm totally cool with it. You know, we have had bad experiences and we have had good experiences, but I just want to put this out on record that we had probably the best threesome ever on New Year's Eve / today. It happened twice, last night and the night before, and I just want to get on camera and tell you guys about it. So anyway, we pretty much we go to bed. It's now 8 a.m. you know, but it stays dark. It's still dark because it's the winter time in the UK. It's miserable as heck, and this guy's sleeping in our bed. And it's, you know, it's cool, and I'm not even drunk, I'm sober, she's sober, and she's cool with it, and I'm giving her the leg massage, I'm squeezing the thigh, because women really like that when you know, squeeze the thigh. I call it the Mbappe massage, and I'm squeezing her thigh. I said, hey man, do you want to give her a massage with me? He's like, yeah, sure. And he's very consensual. Are you sure? Is she okay with this? And she's like, yeah, come on. And we're both giving her the leg massage, and quickly that went into, you know, touching of her vagina, and which was great, and that's awesome. We're just having a little play, and she's soaked, and it's fantastic, and it's such a turn on. So it got into that, and then, you know, one thing led to another, and I won't lie to you guys, you know, I'm a very, like, I'll be honest with you, I'm gross school, okay, and I stand where I stand. I don't think there is another man on this planet that can't compete with me when it comes to being insecure. Like, I am so not insecure about my girlfriend. Now,
okay, let her have a date with Jon Zherka. Let me DM you right now, Grossy. I'm gonna fly her out. Let's do it all the way. Let's see how you feel right now. I'm charming, motherfucker. I'm funny. I actually went viral for funny. First day. Let me DM you. Hey man, your girl's really cute. Would love to fly her out. Just her though.
99.9% of men watching this, you're extremely insecure. You hate the fact of another man looking at your girlfriend. You dread the fact of another man kissing your girlfriend, which to me is hilarious, because I let loads of men snog my girlfriends if they
Why, Grossy? Why?
want to. Like, it's because it's just a kiss. It's just a kiss. You guys are gonna freak out. Here we go. You're about to freak out and oh,
fuck you.
Oh my God, that's weird. Of course it's weird, because you guys have never experienced it. You guys aren't, it's not normal to you. It's not regulated. To me, it's very normal. It's a kiss. My God, they're not like bloody doing wedding vows. That'd be different. They're not signing a contract. It's a bloody kiss, lips on lips. What's gonna happen?
Not to take it there, but this is how people kill themselves. Okay? I worked at clubs for years, and I've seen the happiest people, not happy for a week, happy for years. And then one day I open my Facebook.
They're just gonna catch cooties. Grow up. Come on, it's a snog. So a lot of men are like, yeah, give her a snog. And they're like, what, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, babe. And she's like, yeah, all right. And then everyone in the room or the party or the club or the bar, right, everyone's like, what the fuck's going on? And I'm totally cool. And then because it's my girl, she ain't going anywhere. He's not gonna woo her over. He's not gonna, if he falls in love, it's his problem. She's not. That's what I love about my partner. She's very good at being very.
That's because of the people you're around, dude. I've offered someone 5 minutes of attention and they left their husband. Like, it happens all the time. I give them a spark of hope and they just ruin the whole marriage. That's why I'm so paranoid. I've been on this end. Now I go, what if it happened to me?
Very professional. Now she's run a lot of nightclubs in her life in London. She's managed a lot of places, bars, clubs. And so she's very professional. And when it comes to our relationship, and when it comes to the rules, and when it comes to like fucking around with other people, she's very professional. So what goes on in the bedroom stays in the bedroom, and what goes on outside is just outside.
You're talking about it on YouTube.
It's what I absolutely love is a lot of the people that we rope into the bedroom, or they want to get involved because they come out.
I miss Smosh, man. I miss like old YouTube. I miss Kev Jumba. Dude, I miss humanity so much.
They could be, most of the time, they're fans or they're guys we meet on a night out. We do have
this is what kids Zoomers open on their YouTube feed.
So rules. So rule number one is they can't be fuck ugly. All right? No, seriously. If they're like a bit overweight, or they stink, or they're ugly, or they're a bit creepy, or they're weird, or I feel like they've got like attachment issues.
Does this get sad?
I feel like they haven't got a lot of options. We're not going to go for that guy. Now we're going to go for the guy that's cool, who's lovely, who's got good intent. Now I've learned through experience. I spent my whole 15 years of reading wrong people, thinking this person's good, but deep down they're bad. Now that I'm 30 years old, I'm a master class person. I could look at you and go, you're a piece of shit, or I can look at you and go, you're a good person, you've got a good soul. And I could see who's out to spite me. I've gone through this 10 years ago. I had a girlfriend, you know, I've always been the same way. I used to let's sleep in the same bed as my friends, but a lot of them friends weren't actually friends. And I knew they were a piece of shit, but I was hoping to see that they were good. And the people that I felt were pieces of shit became a piece of shit. And the people that I felt were good.
How can you be in the same bed with a dude next to your mate? If I met someone day one, and I keep forgetting her name because I just met her, that's still my mate before the tree of Awa. Like, that means even on the couch, they sit with me. Anywhere I'm at, they just hover in my bubble. But imagine napping with a dude next to me.
Or generally good. So
that's like turning Zherka into Patrick Bateman.
Anyways, back to the story. We, you know, that went to one thing, and I just want to say, guys, it was, and like you guys, all you boys out there, all the real lads, not the internet nerds, I'm talking to the real lads out there. If you have a girlfriend and, you know, you've been dating for a year or two and it's a bit dried up, you know, having sex once every 3 or 4 days, bruv, that is dead. That is dead. You guys want to change your life and you want to try something different.
Not everything is about piping, dude.
Live once, you're human. We could all die tomorrow. I want you to do me a favor today. I want you to try and convince or ask and talk with consent. I'll talk to your partner.
People who are obsessed with having great nuts every night of their life, they're forcing a heaven and a paradise into the material world because they know they're going to hell. They're forcing their regular life to be heaven because they know they're destined for hell. That's why they drink, party, do this. They're like, oh, I'm going to make this one paradise.
Would you like another man involved in the bedroom? Again, yes, it's cuckery. It's not a bad thing. Don't judge it until you tried it. And again, I just want to emphasize this one more time. A lot of you guys out there are watching this and you're going to say, well, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. How can you let another man fuck your wife? Of course you're going to say that. Of course it's weird to you because you're a bloody virgin.
I'm Jon Zherka and it's fucking weird, Grossy.
On the internet, you've said one girl who was a rat, let's be honest. You haven't experienced the real world. So it's...
Oh my cope, dude. There's actual people who disagree with you in the real world.
Weird to you. Here's an example that I give to all my friends every time. It's like a car, okay? Just like a vehicle, like a moving car. I bet you in the 1920s, when they first invented the car, and that person got in the prototype of the car and drove down the road, every Tom, Dick, and Harry went, what is that? That's weird. Wow, what? That's weird. That's what. Now look down the road. Everybody's driving a car. No one cares. They don't care if it's a bloody Porsche or Ferrari or a Peugeot.
Civilization is built off of marriage and family. Like, you're denying, I don't even want to say biology. I want to say you're denying God's code, right? That's God's code.
All the same because it's normalized. It's the exact same with cuckery. A lot of people out there right now freaking out, especially the internet, and they find it weird because it's not normalized. So what we need to start doing is normalizing cuckery. Let me tell you the benefits of being a cuck, and I'm totally...
Let's hear.
Cool with this. I don't want you guys to get confused. I'm not the type of cuck that would sit in a closet and watch and jerk off while watching my missus get ploughed. Now, I'm going to be completely honest again. I have done that, and I'm totally cool with it.
Then why the disclaimer if you're cool with it?
And when I first started doing this last year, it can hurt. So there's a warning. It will hurt you, it will shock you, but you kind of got to just get your shit together, get your emotions together. And if you can watch your wife that you love with your heart and she's fit, if you can watch another man slam your wife raw, no condom, and that's another factor of power. Every partner we bring to the bedroom, again, we make sure that they're fully cleaned, that they've got no STIs. I don't want people thinking out there that we're doing any tramp, which we don't do. We make
Some men, just like some kids don't deserve nice toys because they break them, some men don't deserve women. And Grossy's a good example. Like, just be alone at this point, okay? You don't know how to play with them. You're falling for all of her lies, by the way. She's like running fake fantasies on you and you think she's into that. And then she goes to a bar, meets Zherka, Googles Zherka, and then bow, bow, bow. She's like, oh, Lord, wow, he nutted in 20 seconds. Grossy's better than Zherka, but I'm going to go with Zherka. And you'll be sitting there like, but I piped her better. Because it doesn't mean anything to them, dude. Dominance, power, control. You're not in control. You're not powerful to her, and you're not dominant. She's gonna leave you. She's taking half your money with the exit.
Everyone's got a very clean sex history. I don't really like to pull someone else in if they've served too many women. It's very off-putting. I like someone who's decent, who looks after themselves, who just want to have a good time. So, and every time we've done stuff, it's been mainly positive. The only negative is because the other guy couldn't perform. And we have had that quite a few times. Men out there say they're going to bring it. Honestly, we've had it about 5 times where men go, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm going to do this, I can, oh, watch me, I'm the best. They come down to it, we were sitting for 3 hours, mate. Blow jobs, hand jobs, fingering, whatever they want to do to her, they do, and they can't get an erection. Nothing's going on. It's just limp dick. And, you know, and it's just...
That's the devil in the room laughing at all 3 of them. That's perfect. I'm glad you said that part.
I don't know what's going on. This doesn't really happen. All right, mate. All right. It's the alcohol. It's the weed. I'm tired. I'm under pressure. I don't know what it is. But some people just can't perform under that pressure. Most of the guys can that I rope in. So, and this guy is just this guy we met. Honestly, I just want to say, he's in bed, and I've always wanted this fantasy, and boys, it was so bloody brilliant. So she's legit in the middle, I'm on this side, he's on that side, and she just turns to me. I'm like, yeah, because I'm very, I talk a lot, if you can't really tell. I'm very, when it comes to down to in the bedroom, I'm very like, do this, do that, and everyone's cool with it. And I make sure that communication is key. So first of all, I've always wanted to do this. I want her covers on, because we never really do it in the bed. We normally do it on top of the bed or in daylight or downstairs or on the sofa. I wanted to have an experience where it was in the comfort of her own bed.
That's degenerate. It's got to be under the sheets, right? You got to be hiding from God, right? God can still see, but you're making an attempt. You're making an attempt.
Where it's cozy and we're warm, we've got the covers on and the windows open a little bit. And we had guests around, so we had to keep the noise down. And it was just the best thing in the world, honestly, when I just said, make out of me and just let him do you on the side. And let me tell you, and this guy, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, my penis is about 6.5 inches erect. But one thing I love about me, and this has happened with all my girlfriends, I've got a very nice penis. All right, I'm gonna put it straight out there, I'm gonna be completely transparent, I've got a very nice penis. I make porn with my girlfriend, we make a lot of porn, I have a lot of friends. I send my friends all my porn all the time, and they jerk off to it, and they want more, because, you know, I give it to them for freebies, because they're my friends, right?
I'm gonna kill myself. You want me to kill myself? You want me to jump off a bridge in GTA?
And it makes me feel good about me sharing our sex videos. It makes me feel good, you know, and we're helping the world. We're helping them release so they can have a better day. That's our duty as humans, to help other humans, and that's what I like to do. I think sex is very important.
It feels like the Truman Show, where I'm the, like, normal guy. I'm like the airbender of, like, normal on the internet, and everyone's making fun of me. They're like, oh, John's extreme. It feels like the Truman Show, dude. I don't have one friend that hasn't disappointed me that I've met on Twitch or YouTube.
I think sex is very healthy. I don't think people should shy away from it. And I don't think people should think it's weird. It's weird to all you internet nerds watching, because you're an internet nerd, you eat pizza, you don't work out, you're unfit as fuck, and you're probably sitting there on bloody 4chan all day, let's be honest. So your brain's all messed up. In the normal world, the people are fit and they're strong, they get up, they go to work, and they've got a good diet, they're horny all the time, all right? Let me just take a quick vape before I continue.
How's this not a troll? He's like hitting all the fucking cuck stereotypes. If he starts blowing fucking rings.
Cherry. Cheers.
Oh,
I do love a vape. One thing I do is I do like a nice vape. So I just want to say, this guy had a huge penis, all right? It's huge. 8 inches, all right? Now, my girlfriend's not loosey-goosey, right? She's very tight. Believe it or not, she's still, and I love this about her, is I've had girlfriends that are loose. Again, everyone's different. There'll be some girl watching this getting offended. oh, I'm offended, oh, because I've been called loose before. It's not my problem, that's your problem, right? You fix that yourself. Go to the gym and do some squats, it tightens it up. One thing I love about my girlfriend is as soon as I stick it in, I need a finish. I do. And so this guy, 8-inch penis, and I'm laying there and I'm making out of her, and he's just doing her on the side, and he's just going, while he's doing it, he can't get his hands around how big her ass is, and he's just doing it, complimenting her ass. And you know what I loved, and he loved when she'd guide his penis into her vagina while we're making out, so hot. And it's so good because I'm trying to make out of her, but she can't breathe, and she's just, she's pulling away, she can't breathe. And boys, I just want to say, mate, all the boys watching, you've got to try this with one of your partners. You have to try it, man, because it's weird, because the guy's enjoying it so much, and then obviously the next day they want more, and then a week later they want even more, and then a month later they want even more. Because us men is when we get a taste of good pussy, we want it over and over and over and over and over again. It's like a drug. It's like cocaine, okay?
No, it's not. It's like boring. It's like, yo, be funny. Let's go out. Let's go do something else besides pipe. I'm bored. It's no drug. It's weak. It's weak. You had one, you had all. It's weak. Do something else. Try and be interesting. Okay? This guy's just into a hole. This guy talks to the hole. And the hole has nothing. The hole talks back. He hallucinates.
So, what I love is that other men wanting my wife makes me want her more. And that's the whole point. So a lot of you guys out there watching, if you are in a committed relationship and you're bored, you fuck once every 4 days, it's boring. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, okay, if you've got low testosterone, I rate that, okay? I understand that. If you don't, if you're jerking off, if you're watching this, you jerk off behind your girlfriend's back, you got issues, all right? I know, because I've been there. I used to do that to all my exes. Every ex I ever had, I was jerking off to pornography behind their back because you get bored after a month or 2 or 3 or 4 or half a year, the sex slows incredibly down. Even if she's hot as fuck at the start, within a month or 2, you do get bored. With my partner, we've never been bored. I've never been bored. And it's a guy thing to perform. A woman doesn't need to perform because they've got a hole. As a man, you need to be able to get aroused and get erect and keep pounding. So I want to say this right now. What turns me on so much from self-cuckery is basically, it's all in here. It's just how much another man will give it to her, and that turns me on so much. It just does. I can't describe it. I don't know why. It just does. And I need to tell you again, you've got all you guys out there in your committed relationships.
He's telling me to try this, and then I go and fucking kill the guy and go to prison for the rest of my life because I tried liberalism. That's what he's telling me to do. Hey, Jon Zherka, just try this. Hey, John, you who broke your TV because you lost at Mario Kart, why don't you try this? Are you ready for this game? Are you ready for the real excitement?
Give it a try. Find a friend who's committed, who's not going to steal your wife, that's not going to snake you, that you got to tell him. Communication is key here, by the way. Communication is very big key. You tell him clearly that this is just sex and we're going to still be friends after this. And if all parties involved, the man, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, and the friend, then you can all have a good agreement. It comes down to it. Have a drink of alcohol. Have one drink. I've done it sober many a times, but having a drink always helps ease the confidence and you can have more fun. But let me just say, boys, one of the best things in the world is, because I love to show all these guys, like, I'm like, babe, show him this, do that, deep throat, fuck her throat, doggy, get on top, stroke his groin, suck his balls, grab her neck, grab her hair. We do everything. I just want to put this out here that one of my favourite things was when she was doing doggy, so her ass to you, and he's just fucking the shit out of her, and he's going deep in 8 inches, and while this is happening, I'm receiving the oral sex, and you know what, she didn't even holding her head, but I'm just watching her face and seeing her eyes rock up to the top of her head was the most hottest thing. I've got to get here on YouTube and tell you guys about this, man. Was the most hottest thing, and that image of her eyes going.
Why not all this just you two though? Like, I'm half on board, right? I totally get this part. Why not just you two do this part?
Like, it's just bedded in my brain. I've jerked off like 5 times today because I keep thinking of how that was.
You have an addiction, dude.
Best thing is the dirty talk, how she's getting fucked, and I'm like, talk dirty to me while she's getting fucked. She's going, yeah, and she's just saying, yeah, you like when he's fucking me, yeah, and I'm sitting there going, oh, and that gets me right going, like fires me right up.
But how do you not kill the guy? Are you get the fuck off her? How do you? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Find my happy place. It's just a trend. It's just a trend. My therapist told me, just do it's just a trend. It's going to end soon. Liberalism ends soon. It's just a trend. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's it. Whew. It's just a trend. It's just a cope.
And my most favourite thing is, and this guy's like, oh, I need to come. I'm like, yeah, empty it in her. Because one thing that I love about my partner, and I love this, she loves being filled up. She loves being used because it's sex, and you know, someone out there like to feel like they're being like used in the bedroom, not in real life. Not in a relationship being used, no, in the bedroom. And absolutely, what I absolutely love is how she's like, oh yeah, fill me up, use me, and he just empties his load in there. Now, moving on to then after that, what happens? He lays down, he rests. I'm like, bruv, let me get up. I get up, and bruv, I just start fucking his cum into her. All right, it's not. It's perfectly normal. It's semen, all right? It's not acid. It's not bloody cancer. It's just semen, okay? It's just a fluid, okay, to help breed. And pretty much, mate, the most hottest thing in the world is, if you haven't tried it already, make sure you do try it at least once a year.
Jesus is king. Look at the society you have inherited. Listen to these fucking blue pill monsters. Where did it all go wrong?
Lifetime, at least once. Don't judge it until you tried it, okay? It's like Marmite. You might not like it, you might love it, all right? In this case, I love it. Fucking another man's cum into my wife's vagina is probably, and don't judge me, the hottest fucking thing on planet Earth, okay? It is, okay? People. Oh, testosterone that you go to a club, you kiss a girl, do missionary sex. I ain't got time for you, bruv. I'm here for the fucking real ones that know how to fucking live. I'm 30 years old. I don't give a flying fuck, mate. I'm a freak when it comes to the bedroom, and I'm proud. I'm a cuck for my girlfriend, and I'm fucking proud, bruv. And if I'm fucking laughing, if I'm sitting there loving it, fucking banging, having 5 orgasms a day, and you're sitting there at home complaining about my sex life, who's winning? Who's winning? So all the boys out there that respect me for being honest, respect to you. But the boys out there mad at me, get out, get off the internet, stop browsing freaking Reddit and farming your karma that no one gives a fuck about, because it's not real life, okay? You can go on there and complain about me and call me weird all you want. Just know this, mate. I'm living in the real world, feeling things and living my life. Meanwhile, you, karma. Anyways, I'm not mad. It's just, I already know how people are going to react to me being honest. But I just want to, my point of this video was, A, I had an amazing time and I want to share it with you guys. And B, I want the internet to start normalizing cuckolding. I will say this, before you do try it with your girlfriends, if you have got one, make sure that she's got her head screwed on tight and she's proper in love with you. Oh, also another point I should have made at the start of this video, and I'm gonna make it now, is this is all me, all right? My partner, my girlfriend, would happily live her whole life for the next 50 years with me, not doing any of this stuff. She knows it's my fantasy.
Maximum cope, peak cope, will die if not cope syndrome. This is a pay-to-play world for most of these guys' girls.
It's me, I'm the freak, and she, because she loves you so much, she's like, okay, we can do this. Most of the time, I have to really kind of say, oh, please, I'll be good.
I wish I was as secure as him. Knock on wood. Fuck no, I don't. That level of security is you looping back.
I'm good. I've got to treat her like a princess to get my reward, and that's my reward. And, you know, and when we get doing it, she loves it, obviously. It's like a car that's cold. You've got to start the car up. Now the car wants to drive. Exact same as my girlfriend. You've got to turn her on, bruv. And now she's like, actually, this is great. And let me just tell you boys this. You know, and then again last night, the guy stayed over for an extra night. We had one glass of wine each. That's all it took. One and a half glasses of wine. I didn't even need it, but we took it anyway. And we go up to the bedroom, and you know, we were sexting on the couch, me and my partner, while he's just sitting there. And I was, you know, it was the most sexiest thing. I was like, "Did you like it?" She's like, "Yeah." Did you like it? Did you like it being filled? And yeah, I did. I was like, "Oh, this gets me going." Communication is key. So, man, we're gonna go up there and we just talk about sex normally because it's normal. It's not like a big deal. A lot of people like to see sex as a big deal. It's not. It's just a normal thing to do. It's just sex.
It's generative principle. It creates life, or in most cases, just kills life. There's nothing bigger than it. Not your career, not nothing. There's nothing bigger than that activity. In reality, there's nothing.
I've really gotten to a point where sex is just sex to me. There is making love and there's sex. Now, I will say this as well. Normally, I have this rule, and this is a big rule I have.
Consumed by Satan. Pray for this man. You know, if she walks out of your life, Grossy, what are you going to do? Seems like you're in paradise, right? Why it's unhealthy to call them partners is because they're not your other half. A woman is a half. A man is a whole. She's just like wings to him, just to go a little higher. But he's complete. Because if she leaves, you're destroyed. What kind of man gets destroyed? You have a kid. You can't be destroyed by one person that you've met on OnlyFans.
Is no kissing. I don't like when another man kisses my girlfriend or partner because they can get attached, you know. But you know, last night before, I want to see him make out because making out is very sexy. And let's be honest, especially during sex. And I don't know, I just find it very hot, and I like watching them kiss. It's very hot. It ramps them up a bit more, makes them feel a bit more closure, makes them perform better, which turns me on. And, you know, and this guy loved watching me fuck her, which is fantastic. And he absolutely go, yo, can you just fuck her while I watch? And like, bro, like, and this guy even said he's gonna go watch some porn when he gets indoors. And like, you know, and I just wanna say this as well. So last night, this is 2 nights ago, but now last night, we did it again, and it was just better. Why? Because we gave my girlfriend 5 orgasms. He gave her 4, I gave her 1. Wait, what can I say? He's got an 8-inch penis, and it has a nice curve to it, straight curve to it, so he can really get up there and hit the spot. As for me,
wow. These are broken women. You know, in the olden days, they couldn't bust unless they had a bond. Because that's what society was like. And now that bond is taken out of the equation, they can just bust with a crackhead on the street. This is so reversed. Wow. This is bad.
I got to go deep in, balls deep, you know, just to hit that spot. But either way, normally I would give my partner, when we have sex, 1 or 2 orgasms. Sometimes like just for me, I just want. But last night we gave her 5. So I just want to put it out there that, yeah, it was probably one of the most.
And if she used the toy, she could have hit 10. What is your fucking point here?
Amazing experiences ever. And today, even right now, she's on the couch sleeping. She's zonked. She's passed out, like she's just dead ass tired, you know. And her vagina is really sore. And it's a nice feeling. She says it's a nice feeling where it's sore down there, but it's like a nice sore. And none of you guys would understand what I'm talking about here because, again, you haven't lived in the real world. But when you do live in the real world, if you're a girl and you know you get fucked hard and your pussy's sore next day, it's a nice feeling, right? So either way, boys, I just want to get on here and share that with you now. It's going to be the best year of our life, boys. 2023. I mean, 2022 was crap. It was. I didn't work. I didn't stream. I didn't post content. This year, mate, I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to start doing this. Every time I have a good sexual experience, bro, I'm going to get up on YouTube and tell you guys the story, man. Honest to God, one of the best things in the world. Please try cuckery if you haven't already. Just give it a try. Stop being a wimp. Stop.
Devil, I'm unfollowing this little bitch. Unfollowed on Twitter. Let's make a tweet about him. Fucking Satan doesn't take breaks. Why would I? Huh? You want to come at me? My own friend now. Friend is a stretch. My own Raj Patel, whatever. Got him.
I've been insecure. Oh, but my girlfriend might leave me. Shut up. If she leaves you, don't worry. You'll find another one. All right? Give it a crack. It is so hot. Where's my cucks out? I've actually had quite a few men message me that have got girlfriends that want to do foursomes with me and my partner. But again, we don't do the other girl involved. But I just want to get up.
What? She's taking you for a ride, dude. You're an adult. You're really, like, asking for it, though.
Up on here, man. Tell you guys, bruv, one of the best feelings in the world, bruv. You wouldn't know this, but even last night, just the feeling that, bruv, that guy just, we did so much sex positions, which I can't get into because the video would go on forever, but just, I love, mate, when he just fucking finishes inside of her, and then I go and I finish inside of her, bruv, and then she goes to bed filled with cummies. God damn, I love you guys so much. God, I know I'm a freak in the sheets, but no one out there gonna top me, bruv. I'll tell you that right now.
Didn't your mate top you? What?
No one in the world is ever gonna top me. And that's my claim.
Start eating feces in there while you're at it.
To fame, you know, that's my thing. And it makes me so proud that there's not another sex freak in the world compared to Gross Score, bruv, when it comes to this shit. No, I'm the top one cuck. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm the top one cuck. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to run away and be embarrassed because it's like, you're a cuck. Yeah, I am. And you're mad that I'm happy. I'm coming, you ain't. You're filled with testosterone. I'm chilling. God damn, boys. Happy New Year, lads. My camera stopped recording after 30 minutes. Is that how long it's been? Well, if you manage to listen to all this, then I just want to say you're a legend. I love you. And yeah, I will touch on this one more time. I think it might have cut out before I finish, but I just want to say, so pretty much my goal this year is to, because we're very open with sex, me and my partner don't give a flying fuck. We've got a very healthy sexual relationship. We definitely want to do this. We definitely want to start, because she has OnlyFans, and it started with her doing like photo sets and whatnot. And then recently she's like, can we do more porn stuff on there? I was like, absolutely. You know, blowjob videos and sex. I'm confident with my penis. I don't care what people say about penis. It's fucking a lovely penis. You know, mind you, I've got to have a little shave. But my point is this: we're going to be releasing a lot of adult videos on her OnlyFans this year because, yeah, let's help the world. I want to help the world come. That's it, and that's the truth. Because what can I give to society? All right, I'm not very entertaining. I feel I'm a pretty good storyteller, but how can I help the world? I know. I'll make people come. We can just make up, you know, show people our sex life and make them, and then they can pleasure themselves, and you know, they can have better days. You know, so we want to give back to society, and she's so comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with it, and yeah, we want to get to being adult workers. And I said this, and I want to show, and I want to be really honest with you. I want to show. I've touched on this a little bit before. I'll say it one more time. I want to show the internet these threesomes. I want to show it. The other people involved, you know, they can wear like masks if they want. I can blur their face. I've just learned how to blur on Sony Vegas, which is fantastic. And they can wear long sleeves so I don't see their tattoos. But I want to show how nice it is when it comes to sex with other people. It's very normalized. It's very cool. It's very chill. It's not a weird atmosphere. It's fantastic. It's actually a real good fun time. And I want to show it over the internet. So I told my partner, I think it's only fair, and this is God's honest truth, I think it's only fair that, yes, we have threesomes with my friends, right? But I think it'd be only fair if we should invite her subscribers in to meet up in Manchester, and they can obviously get involved, because it's only fair. I mean, these guys are paying for her, and you know, like, it's her livelihood. Why don't we rope in her subscribers? And she's totally cool with that, you know. So that's the thing we want to do this year as well, is like rewarding her subscribers, you know, physically. Why not? If they come enough to meet up, and you know. So I just want to get that out there. I think it's going to be an amazing year. It's going to be such a fantastic year. I'm so excited for this year, and I'm done hiding away and trying to hide who I am. This is who I am. I'm a very, very horny guy who absolutely loves his wife, and I'm a cuck, and I'm not embarrassed by that, and it's totally normal. So that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it might have been a bit interesting or different to you lot, but this is who I am, and this is my life, and I'm just happy to be alive and well, and it's going to be a fantastic year. So with that said, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I hope you guys have a really good night. Yeah, be safe, boys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. What I'll do is I'll do a little stream tomorrow. I'll get online and say hello. You can come talk to me there. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be doing a lot of content this year. Videos like this, more stories, more streams, and just putting myself out there this year. I love you guys so much. Thanks for listening, and have a good evening.
She's the devil, right? She's gonna burn in hell. He's gonna be in a layer horror. He's totally cool with it, guys. Why did you link me that? I'm gonna be sick. Why you radicalize me? I feel like Rorschach with the sign, end is nigh. I'm losing my mind. Jesus. It's all fun and games until it's one of your homies or family member. That's coming if you don't stop this.
Okay, let's